back, or welcome in for another video. We're gonna be doing some more reading. That's what we're gonna be doing. I just really wanted, not today, but like the rest of this week and maybe into next week, I wanted to try to finish my physical TBR, like, not finish my physical TBR, but start to help me get to finish my physical TBR by reading the rest of series that I have not finished yet, that I'm in the middle of, because I'm in the middle of not that many, but quite a few. So that's definitely what we need to be getting into, is finishing the series that I have started, getting through all of those. But I have a few specific ones that I want to finish. So I think those are what we are going to start with and go ahead and try to finish within this week and next week, because I still have more series that it'd be a very long video if I were to finish all of my series, but we're going to try to finish a lot of them. Books that I want to get into this week to finish are Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I've already read the first one, which is better than the movies, so I want to finish this one. Technically this is not a series, it's like a duology, but I'm counting it, so we're finishing it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it. And then next, we have another very anticipated one, for me at least, and that is Daydream by Hannah Grace, and this is the next one in the Icebreaker series, and I can't believe I haven't read it yet. I'm very disappointed in myself, actually. I've read Icebreaker and Wildfire, now it's on to Daydream, and I think I need to look to see if they have any more. That's horrible if I don't even know they have another one to the series, but I'm pretty sure they don't. So yeah, so this is what we're going to continue. And then we have A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. I have read Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I can never remember the second one's name. But I have read both of those, so we just need to read the last one. And no, I've not read the Caraval series. I don't want to hear anything in the comments. I don't want to hear anything yet from anybody. I know I'm supposed to read that first. I don't care. I read this first. So, too bad, so sad. We're finishing it. And then also, before this, I still want to read The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Ooh, cannot remember that. I still want to get into and read this, but also before I read this, I want to read Games Untold by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, because that's like a novella of still like the first people from the Inheritance games, and this gets into the people who are actually playing the game that Avery set up. So I'm very excited to get into that. Yeah, so those are all the books, or all the series I'm going to try to finish. So it's basically just me reading the end books. I just need to finish the series, honestly. Or, yeah, just continue, because there's still going to be more of these, I'm sure. But I'm also right now reading 1,000 Broken Pieces, which is the second one in the duology, 1,000 Broken Kisses. So I'm also finishing that. And I also have The Housemaid's Wedding downloaded, and that's just a little novella. So I'm also going to read that. There's also, if the video's too short, I can add more for sure, because I have more series to read. So yeah, but that's what we're gonna get into. I think we're just gonna finish 1,000 Broken Pieces first, and that's what we're gonna be working on for now. And I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. That ending was so sad but so beautiful at the same time. I just can't. I loved it. That was such a good ending, I felt, to, I don't know if they're gonna write any more from Poppy's family, but I felt like that was a good end to that wrap up, and it kind of, I don't know, it did really wrap up from the first one, and it gave us a little bit more closure, as well as it gave, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. I'm too tired. As well as it gave Savannah closure. And, I loved it. Spoilers ahead, skip if you don't want to know. Ruin died, but at least he's with Poppy again. He was in the ward doing some stuff and filming. But I loved it. It was such a good ending to that series. I think what I'm gonna start next is The Housemaid's Wedding, a short story. It's just a little novella to the Housemaid's Secret series, and it's like 76 pages long, so I think I'm gonna start this tomorrow and probably finish it in the morning. But I need to go to sleep because it is like 12 in the morning, so I did need to get ready for bed and all that stuff. Gotta love it. And I did just eat pancakes. I'm also watching Wicked at home. So yeah, gotta love it. It's just a wonderful night. And all these kitty cats, and I'm so tired. See you guys tomorrow. In the housemaid's wedding, it's only 76 pages. Literally, the first line of the prologue is, "This man is going to kill me." I'm pretty sure this is the wedding between, I can't remember, I'm horrible at remembering names, but it starts with an M. Mia, maybe. Her and Enzo's wedding. I think it's hers. Yeah, that's what we're reading. Millie's her name. He's probably not in the coat closet. He's probably hiding somewhere else. But he's somewhere he can still see her.
Close to the final. You have to win, or you're going to be getting either disadvantage, or you're going to be a target, or get sent into elimination. So all of us are going to do everything we have to win.
Come on, Kara. This is taking longer than it should.
That was actually so good, and I really enjoyed that ending. Because Enzo realized from the cafe there was a man following them, and how Millie got the call. He realized, and this man, he went to the bathroom, so Enzo went to the bathroom and put the man up against the wall and was like, "No, what are you here for?" And figured out that he was following Millie because of the thing that yada yada yada. And then he just basically told him to never go near Millie again or he'll break all of his bones. And he doesn't know that Millie already knows about this, and Millie doesn't know that Enzo had just did this. So I think that's really funny. And that was a really good short story. Very, very enjoyable. I think I've made a decision that I'm going to read Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter next, because I really want to see Liz and Wes's story continue, and I just love them as a couple and characters, and I need to read this. So that's what we're going to continue on, and we're going to continue on with Nothing Like the Movies. So we're about this would be our third book, so that's pretty good. I mean, the other one was only 76 pages, but I'm counting it. And we have 3 more books to get through. I think we can do it. I think we can do it by maybe Wednesday of next week. I think we can do it, guys. I haven't read it since last night, but I'm on like chapter 5 or 6. And I'm walking on the side of the road. I got my book with me, my bag. It's me and my book against the world right now. Because we gotta go to school, take these pictures. Hope I can make it there. Because I'm hoping somebody can give me a ride from our Schnucks over there. Because I just realized one of the last buses I need to get all the way to campus is not running today. We gotta love that. But I think I'm gonna do some reading on the bus. Most likely. And then do some reading because my mom has to order me an Uber back so I can make it back for work on time. Gotta love it. And all these cars probably can't even hear me. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're living life. And crap. What was I gonna say? Well, yeah, we're gonna be reading this. Hopefully. Sometimes I just like sit on the bus and stare out the window and think about life. But hopefully we're gonna read this because I want to try to get this finished by tonight, but I also do have to work tonight. So that's lovely. So I did do some reading on the bus, and while I was doing, in between some of the pictures that we were taking, I'm also watching the originals right now, going back to my favorite show ever, going back to my roots. I love my little baby kitties are all here. I just love them. I love them. This, I love it so much. It almost kind of feels like it's like the first one again, because they're kind of like enemies again. Because something happens in Wes's personal life, and they break up, and this is him coming back and trying to win her back at UCLA. That's where they're at in college. And I'm loving it so far. I think, 13 chapters in. Let me see. Yes, 13 chapters in, and I'm 116 pages in. And I'm loving it, and I really want to finish it tonight. I'm probably going to do some more reading, because I did call into work. I did a little anxiety journaling about that, but you know, it's fine. We live, laugh, love. And so I think I'm going to do some more reading. I want to edit a video, my Christmas decor video, and post it. I also need to eat. So that's what we're going to do. I'm probably going to do some more reading as well. I'm gonna give an update on what I've been reading, but first we're going through a Christmas light show. Drop this. I'm talking to my YouTube video. And we got these. And we got these nice light necklaces, and I'm obsessed. It's kind of hard to see them right now, but I'll probably show them later. They got lights. She's like the filmer and he's like the subject. And I'm loving like how they're almost kind of reconnecting, and how she's kind of like, she knows now, like she's realizing what he actually went through, and not just how she went through with her mom. Like it was way deeper than that, and I'm loving it. And I feel like they're starting to kind of get their relationship back, because her and Clark just ended their fake relationship. It's getting really good, and I'm excited. I think it's getting to the part where they're gonna get back together, and I'm so happy about that. Okay, I'm back, and I did get something from that Christmas shop, so I wanted to show it off, because I think it's the cutest thing ever, and I'm so happy that I purchased it. What we got? I'm gonna turn on the light. So it's kind of hard to see, but we got these little, because I already kind of shook it up, but it's, I'll wait, but it's cats like climbing a Christmas tree, and then we have like this down here. It also plays a song. I'll play that for you while it's hopefully getting settled, or maybe it'll, here we go. You guys can see the kitties. I'm absolutely obsessed with this, and I don't have any snow globes. I've never really owned my own snow globe, and I've been wanting one. And this is the cutest little thing ever, and it's a perfect start. Especially with all my kitties, like, oh, well, there's one. And then there's another one. And I think they kind of match. Like, there's a gray kitty, and then I have an orange and white kitty in there. And it just works perfectly out for my cats, and I'm obsessed with this. I don't think I've ever smiled this much while reading a book. Oh my god, they're just so cute. Their relationship, they're just banter. I love everything. Lynn Painter, you are a genius. You're a literary genius, and I just love this. But they're so cute. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm obsessed with this book. I am finishing it. I'm on chapter 40. So it's like 390 pages. How many chapters? There's like 46 chapters, 47 chapters. So we're almost there. We're almost done. So we're gonna go ahead and try to finish this out because it's so good. So good. I finished it. Everything beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I loved their getting back together. I loved their banter and their relationship. Even when they weren't really together, I loved everything about this book. I loved them coming back together. I loved the story. I loved the tragedy. I loved everything. Oh my god. I love Wes and Lizzie so much. They are my idols. I want to be in a relationship like theirs. I am utterly and completely obsessed. 5 out of 5, 6 out of 5 stars for this, because I'm absolutely in love. There was no spice at all, and it was still probably the most perfect romance story that I've ever read. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. For the next book that I'm probably gonna read, I've decided I'm probably gonna read Games Untold, which I'm gonna read on my Kindle, and that is a compilation of short stories from, like, that are still in, like, the Hawthorne brothers, because The Grandest Game starts from New People, and it's them playing, I can't remember her name now, but it's them playing the game that she set out for them, the Avery, there we go, the Avery set out for them. So I think I'm gonna read that and then start on The Grandest Game. I think that's what I'm gonna read next, but this, so good. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop thinking about this for a while. This was so good. Also, they did give a, kind of like a map, not like a map, but a timeline that shows, where each, like, story would fit in between each of the books. And the first one is The Night in Prague. I'm pretty sure it's about, Jamie and Avery. And it is after the final gambit, but before the brothers Hawthorne is when this one is set. And it's between Avery and Jamie, and I'm past the little monologue. I'm starting on chapter 1, so. Story seems to be about Hannah, which is Avery's mom. So I'm thinking this may be, like, the actual story of what, like, happened that night through her eyes, maybe? Like, when the fire and stuff happened? I don't know. This is interesting. Will I finish the same backwards as forwards? Sorry, I'm talking my vlog. It was such a good story. It definitely gave a lot of background to Toby/Harry, and then Hannah, like, Avery's mom's background, and, like, really how she did really take care of them and how they kind of connected, which makes sense for the future for her, how the relationship and how he sees Avery now. He was there for her birth. I mean, he basically sees her as his child. She even said it. And now we're on The Cowboy and the Goth, which is about Nathaniel, and I can't remember her name, but the sister of Avery. And these are events that occur between the start of the Inheritance Games and, like, the Brothers Hawthorne, and I think even past the Brothers Hawthorne to now The Grandest Game, which is this book now. So I think that's kind of where their story is. Yeah. So I think this is going to be even shorter one than what I just read. But I'm excited to get into it because I wanted to see them as a couple. So I'm excited. Oh my god, fighting cats. I don't know why I said Nathaniel. His name's Nash. But we're getting, like, a now and then. That's kind of how it's said. And that's kind of how the first one was between Avery and Jameson. But not how the one between Hannah and Harry was. But I'm excited now. So I finally put those nails on that I got. I got the grits. It's hard to see. I'm about to turn the light on. Hold on. Here we go. Showing them off. This one did crack when I was putting it on, but it has glitter. We got the Grinch, and we got the pink. Okay, here we go. And here's the other side. Got her going pretty good. I'm obsessed. It's dark in here, y'all can't see me. I'm so sorry about that. But I did finish Libby and Nash's story. It was kind of like them, just like their perspectives, I guess, on each other. And like, it was mainly Libby's and how she really didn't think he was good enough for her. And then he proposed. And they're not together. I'm in love. And the next one we have is 5 times Xander tackled someone, and 1 time he didn't. It says, quote, I tackle with love. And I'm pretty sure this occurred around the Inheritance games and to the final gambit, or happened in between those times. But we love Xander, and I want to see him tackle somebody. Also, one of my nails is off, because I just don't want to glue it back on, but it's okay. It's okay. We're getting, I think we have just a few more stories after that, and some of them look to be only like 1 chapter long stories. So that works for me, because I'm getting kind of tired, and I really want to, not that it's not good short stories, I'm just kind of ready to finish it, you know what I'm saying? More of my nails fell off in my sleep, or 2 of my nails fell off in my sleep, I just haven't put them back on yet, so that's what we're dealing with. But I am into the one Hawthorne Night. This story occurs after the final gambit, but before the Brothers Hawthorne. So it's like directly after the final gambit, and it's Grayson Hawthorne's. So that's what we're reading right now, and I think there's like 2 or 3 more after this one that we need to get through, and then we can start on The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which I actually learned is technically the start of a new series, but I'm counting it because it's just the continuation of Avery's game, and that's what the whole Inheritance games was leading up to, so counting it. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and just finish this out. The dog's name that Nash saved from the little alley or whatever is named Tiramisu Panini Hawthorne. Okay. Secret Santa. I think this is just like all of them again. Doing some Secret Santa-ing. So
His head stays on. He'll have a hard
it's from
time
Avery's point of view.
answering questions without-
Avery won. She got Grayson the best present. Also, they've been having these little sketches. They're so cute. I think they're skydiving. This doesn't look safe. What happens in the treehouse is set like within the Brothers Hawthorne, or like right like after it, and it's set after Pain at the Right Gun and after Secret Santa, but before The Grandest Game. We finished the other one. It was between the brothers. They were doing like a little bachelor party for Nash because him and Libby are getting married. And now we have the last story, which is Pain at the Right Gun. And this connects with the night in Prague, which is, so it's from Jameson's point of view. And this, I guess, is kind of what happened to him, like when he went missing, or maybe after, like he came back from, I'm not really sure. But it's connected to that because something happened to Jameson while they were in Tahiti or in Prague or whatever, and they went on this trip. And Avery never asked him about it, so we never got that. So I think this may be us getting it, but I'm not too sure. Alice Hawthorne was alive. That's who we saw. That's what. We finished it. I love those short stories. It just gave me more of the Inheritance games that I didn't know that I needed more of. And I'm in love. I'm obsessed. And I'm ready to start The Grandest Game to see what Avery has set up for Lyra, Rohan, and Gigi. I've been really reading The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm about, let's see now, I'm about 220 pages in. I'm on chapter 51. I think there's like 70 chapters, and I also, since this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, I got some exclusive stuff to read from as well in the back. And I'm loving this so far. So the only characters that we kind of knew beforehand were Lyra and I don't know how to say her name, and Gigi, because Gigi is Grayson's half. Well, so Savannah's in this as well. Gigi and Savannah are Grayson's siblings, and it's the Hawthorne's half sisters. And then we're introduced to Rohan, which we don't really know who he is, but he's like kind of knows. Nobody was supposed to know each other before the games, but he does, and I think he works for like a weird company. So like he like gets information on people, and about him it says already Rohan had begun to classify his competition. Odette Morales, Brady Daniels, Knox Landry. He dragged the tip of his blade through the bishop, the rook, and the knight. That just left the three players nearest to Rowan's own age: Gigi Grayson, Savannah Grayson, and Lyra Kane. Only time would tell which of the three would prove the most use to Rohan, and if any of them had the versatility of the queen. Alright, I'm in the bathroom. I'm just kind of like standing here. And Lyra, we kind of knew her. We got a glimpse of her because she was the one who called Grayson eventually at one point because her father's death has something to do with the Hawthorns. And for her it says, reading the words told Lyra exactly what she held in her hand. This was a ticket, an invitation, a summons. The words engraved above the code were instantly recognizable to her, to anyone on the planet with access to media of any kind, the grandest game. And that's what she was invited to, and she thinks that she was invited because of the thing that happened with Grayson, because he was really disrespectful to her and didn't like take anything that she said to heart, because this was also the same time that he was learning about his father and like dealing with his grandfather's death and all that stuff. And so I think this was also Avery's way of trying to get redemption for maybe Grayson and also kind of just make her feel better. Because her and Grayson have been working together a little bit on the first part. Because he, I don't know exactly what he is a part of the game, but he doesn't know anything about the game. Only Avery, Jason, and Xander do, I think, and Nash. And he, like, for the first game, they all had teams, and he was on her team. And yeah, so they're kind of experiencing a little romance. I'm loving it. I'm loving this book so far. I feel like Avery and Jamie, like just the glimpses of the Hawthorns, and then Avery, and then like them being in this as well is so good. And I love because, you know, this game was so well thought out. Like it was made by the Hawthorns and Avery, and I'm loving it so far. So the game is going well. I'm loving all the characters. I'm kind of sort of sorting out my favorites. I'm thinking I really like Lyra, and I really like Gigi as well as Brady. But yeah, I'm also kind of getting to know Rohan and stuff a little bit, but he's very secretive. But I'm loving it so far. I do have to take a math test. So that's what we're about to go do, and then we're probably gonna finish this because that's my Christmas break starts today, and I have a month-long Christmas break. Gotta love it. Finishing the grandest game. Deleted scenes. So it's a deleted scene where she originally wrote Gigi as the one who accepted the ticket, and then Savannah was the one who won the ticket to the grandest game. But this is, I guess, the chapter where Gigi she accepted the ticket. So yeah. Jennifer also reworked some of the Lyra Grayson arc stuff. So this is from if the Masquerade Ball and stuff didn't happen, and this if like her feelings kind of developed a little differently, I guess. Ooh, so this is an excerpt where, because she took Savannah's point of view out, Savannah did have a point of view. This is from Savannah's point of view. That book was so very good. I love seeing the glimpses of all of the Hawthorns and seeing like all of them play the games and like all of the relationships that like the new relationships that have been created because of this game. I'm obsessed with it. I do love Lyra very much. Lyra and Grayson, I love them. I love them so much. And Savannah and Rohan, I love them so much. Not a big fan of Brady. Not a big fan of him, and he's still in the game, but because what's her name? The old lady, I can't remember her name now, gave up her place to Brady because Gigi and Brady and Knox got out, and now Gigi and Knox are out. But Gigi also got kidnapped. So it's just going great. But yeah, I think the next book I'm gonna read is the next book in the Crowns of Nyxa series, which is like the vampire fantasy, and I'm excited with this. Very, very good read. I have been reading more of The Songbird, and I need to remember the name because it's a weird name. Hold on a second, guys. We'll figure it out. The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. I'm really loving it so far. I don't think we're really gonna see Rain or Oriah at all. Sorry, there's people. But we are seeing a lot of Mish and a lot of like her perspective and her like powers, and she now has to help with something she doesn't want to help with, and she's convinced she's gonna kill a god. So we love it, but I am getting a little tired, so I'm probably just gonna lay down and read while I'm laying down until I eventually fall asleep. But I am loving this book so far. I'm loving it. Today and I have been reading more, but I am about to go to work, so I'm probably gonna have to stop for a little while. But I made it to chapter 18. I'm about 200 pages in. I think there's like 460 pages, something like that. It's really good. I'm loving. I want them to kind of create more relationships, but I feel like Mish and Azar are kind of the only relationship arc that I'm seeing, which is kind of making me a little sad. I kind of wish they connected a little bit more, but I understand we're all just kind of going on a mission together. But I don't know. I'm still enjoying it either way, and I'm definitely probably gonna try to read some at work if I can. But I'm also gonna be reading when I get home for sure. Or gonna do some more reading. I haven't been reading the last maybe day because I've been doing other things. But we are going to continue The Songbird and the Heart of Stone, Crowns of Nyxa, book 3. I want to finish it tonight. I'm gonna go watch It Ends With Us with my mom. I've already seen it. I'm probably gonna make some popcorn, hot chocolate, something else, maybe some other snacks, and get cozy and read. On one of the last chapters.
We're walking out of this.
At this point, limping out of this is going to be a
I
challenge.
think this is like the last chapter, and there's like the epilogue or interlude or something.
I'm the only one who can find what Lucian needs.
It's getting crazy.
Let's find it.
I love Oars and Mish so much. They're like their relationship so far, like everything they've been through. The others are gone. Fuck them. I wanted them to have like more relationship, and now they're all gone. I don't care about that. I just care about Alaris. I'm struggling. Struggling. Hold on a second. Asar. Sorry. Asar and Mish. Yes. Sorry, I got their names mixed up for some reason. And I'm obsessed. I'm about to finish it. So we're gonna see how this goes. End of book 3. Mish's and Asar story will continue in book 4 of Crowns of Nyxa story coming soon.
What the hell are you doing?
That
Go and save them before that
was
lunatic gets free.
so good. Sorry, I'm doing my Goodreads thing. That was so good. What the hell? That was so good. It was so good, guys. I love Mish and Asar's story. I loved that from Mish's perspective. It was in Asar's perspective next. I'm not sure what the next book is gonna be. At the end, Mish saw Vincent in the underworld, which is Oriah's dad, and he said we have some work to do. So that's gonna be something because Mish is technically dead now. Oh my gosh! But that book was so good. I'm very, very satisfied with that, and I need the continuation of the series, but I'm very satisfied with that continuation. And I think I'm gonna start A Curse for True Love, but I might do some of it on audiobook because my eyes hurt, and also I have to go to work, so I can listen to it on audiobook while I'm at work, and it'll make it easier for me to finish. And then after that, we just have one more book to finish for the series. Got back from work, but I did end up finishing, oh my goodness, I did end up finishing A Curse for True Love all on audiobook though, which sometimes makes me feel a little bit lazy, but I still read it and I still enjoyed it. But I don't know, I don't feel like the Once Upon a Broken Heart series is that, like, I didn't love it that much, but I still loved it. So I give that book like a 4 out of 10. It was a good ending to like their story. I need to read the Caraval series now. But the last book that we have to read to finish this off is Daydream. So that's what I'm going to be starting next, and I'm probably going to be starting this tonight, and maybe hopefully finishing this also tomorrow. I'm finishing the Yellow Jackets right now. Oh my god, you can't see. I'm watching the 2nd season right now, and I'm finishing it out. I'm also probably going to watch House of Dragon, but I'm also going to be reading Daydream. I also got it on my Kindle, so I'm probably mostly going to be reading it on my Kindle. But I do have the physical copy here if I ever want to transfer over, but I am about to start reading it. Hallie Jacobs, she's in a book club. She's very smart. As you can see, oh my god, it's hard to see. Hold on. Just show this cover off because I absolutely love it. Look, she's holding the book. She has a Taylor Swift cardigan. This is Henry Turner. He's one of the boys on the hockey team, obviously. She is in a book club, and she is really smart, and she ends up tutoring him, and that's how they become friends and get into a relationship. And I just love everything about this cover and about what this book is about. And I am very excited, guys. Oh my god, it's bright. You don't even understand. Probably gonna go ahead and start reading, but I need to make food first. I'm not even gonna lie to myself. I'm kind of hungry. So I'm either gonna order and make food, and then we're gonna start reading while I watch my shows. Hold on. I'm gonna have to blind myself, but I turned on the regular Beauty and the Beast right now, and I made it to chapter 10. It's about 98, almost 100 pages in, and we're about 25% in. I'm loving it so far. I'm loving, like, their friendship, because right now they're just developing. Sorry, I don't want to blind myself. They're just developing a friendship, but I can already sense the tension. And I love it. I already loved Hannah Grace's writing, and I love hockey romances, and it's going very well. We're ending off the series on a very high note, I can tell. It's after work now, and I have read to, let's see, chapter 24. Oh. Chapter 24, and that's 60% in. We're on page, 229. I think there's 300 something pages, and there's 40 chapters, so we're doing pretty good. And I'm just really loving this book so far. We've gotten to some of the smut, and I just love them, because he's so patient and kind. Henry's probably one of my favorite guys in the Icebreaker series so far, or the Maple Hill series, and I'm just loving him. Just look. Doesn't he just look just adorable? Yes. So I'm obsessed with them. I'm probably going to go finish this. I also want to go watch House of Dragon, so that's probably what else I'm going to do. And yeah, that's probably going to be the rest of my night, and hopefully I finish this. We can finish after this video. And I finished another great one, guys. I finished another great one. And that was the last book for this challenge, for this video. We've finished all the books that I wanted to get through to finish out the series that I have started. So I think I feel pretty good. I think I've gotten through most of the series, and I just need to actually start some more now. That's what I might be doing soon. Ow. Alright. But yeah, so I also am working on a little Marvel gaming video for you guys. So yeah, we'll see about that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!